Hey guys, it's Jade from Boho Bookworm. It is almost time for Camp NaNoWriMo. I was so dead set to do Camp NaNoWriMo back in April, but I just got so invested in editing my novel that I just finished that I didn't actually start a new project. That said, I've read some pretty amazing thriller books lately that have just given me so much inspiration, and I have decided to definitely take part in Camp NaNoWriMo this year and start a new project. Some of the books that were really inspiring me over the last little while have been Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Paris. I just finished it on Audible and it was excellent. Another book was Lie to Me by J.T. Ellison, and Lies She Told by, I can't remember this author, but I'll leave them all in the description box down below. These are some thrillers that just completely blew my mind. The writing was fantastic, the twists were brilliant, and it's just like they just inspired me to want to get back into writing. I mean, I love reading so much, and I think that it almost gets me away from wanting to write because I get so invested in reading other books. But these books were so good that I didn't want to put them down, but they also inspired me to pick up my own writing again too, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I really enjoyed these books and I highly recommend them. I've always been pretty open about what I'm going to be writing on this channel, and I've decided that I'm going to be a little bit more secretive about the plot of this one that's going to be coming up. Although I can tell you that if you know my channel at all, you know about the book that I started writing about 3 years ago called The Eulogy, which was all about a wife that figures out that her husband is planning on murdering her and she's got to kind of keep one step ahead of the game. And I got very nervous of this book because every time I started to pick it up, something really drastically wrong would happen in my life. Like, either I'd get cheated on and had to leave the country I was living in, or I would lose my fiance, like something bad would happen. So I was so nervous and I didn't think I would ever have the balls to pick it back up and carry on writing it. But now I feel like I'm in a place where I can do that again. But I got about halfway through that book and I've decided to completely scrap it and start over. I've given it an entire different plot while still having the bones of that story, but it's going to be very different, and it's got a huge twist that I think thriller fans would absolutely love. But I'm not going to give too much away, but I'm pretty excited. So just FYI, I'm starting this cursed book again, so let's hope life is good and not terrible for me this time around. Third time lucky, right? June is a time where you can start prepping. I've figured out when I was doing NaNoWriMo last year that I really enjoyed being a plotter. I loved having my chapter summary and just everything was so laid out and organized. So instead of pantsing it, which is what I used to do, where I just used to kind of sit down and write and not know what was going to happen, this time I'm going to start planning it throughout this month of June and just figure out exactly what I want to happen per chapter, start character analysis, and just really like dive into this and really invest myself in it. I'm very excited. So I have been equipped with a trusty notepad, which I'm going to start using very soon. I'm very excited to get back into writing. This is going to be the 5th book I'll be writing. I sent my novel It Was You off to some literary agents. I've had 2 rejection letters already, which is a big pity, but you know, I knew they were coming. I know that there's going to be handfuls, if not hundreds of rejection letters. I mean, think about Stephen King and J.K. Rowling. My book isn't going to be for everyone, but I know one of the people I send it to is going to like it. So I'm not letting it dishearten me. I am very positive that my book deserves to be seen and on the shelves and read by all of you. So one day it's going to happen, and I really believe that. Anyway, yes, so Camp NaNoWriMo, let me tell you a bit more about it. This is just to prep you for November, so you don't have to write 50,000 words. You can do whatever you want in Camp NaNoWriMo. It's just basically to keep writing and just be part of the community and get that motivation and inspiration from everyone else too. There's a whole separate website for Camp NaNoWriMo, and you can get sorted into cabins, and it really just kind of motivates you to stick with it. You could be editing a book, which I really should have just done in April, edited the book and carried on in a cabin that I got sorted into, but unfortunately I was busy. I just started a new job, but now it's gonna be good because sadly my contract ends at the end of June and I don't have another job yet. That said, I'll definitely be looking for another job because I need the money, but I am pretty excited to invest some time into my writing again because I haven't really had the time. When I get home from work, I'm just so exhausted. All I want to do is pour a glass of wine and watch some shitty TV, which is not good for a writer to do. I tell you, just I need some, what's it called? I need some discipline. You don't have to write 50,000 words, you could write 25,000 words, you could write 10,000 words, as long as you're writing. That is what Camp NaNoWriMo is intended to do, just get you writing. Let me know if you're going to be taking part in Camp NaNoWriMo this year and what genre you're going to be writing. I'd love to get sorted into a cabin with some friends. Good luck to everyone, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye!